So sure he hasn't hit the wall, Chris, because remember, after getting injured, he didn't play the complete season last year. So he's played basically more this year than he has last year. But now, he shot three-point shots, wasn't consistent with it. Shot clock now at about 5.
Extra pass to Miles for 3. He is the best in, shooting 48% from three-point range. Here he is in the opposite corner for 3.
And there's another assist.
Works on Morris. With a right hand, goes back to his left and scores, and it's 8-0 in backboard.
No, that's a brick, partner. Ricochet, that's just a brick.
Here's Young with a left hand. George, in the last 12 games he's played against the Pistons, has averaged 24 points per game, and here he is with a high-arcing shot. City right now.
And activity.
Detroit just 1 of 10. Here is George, sets for 3.
Brought in are pretty active. Ish Smith is active on the offensive end as well.
This is their leading scorer.
On the offensive end. Tried to draw that foul.
Missed it. Put in, though, by John.
Ish Smith with his hand on it.
Now Teague tossed it up and in. First Foster. We know Eddie Gill. He'll be here. He joins us on Pacers Live pregame and postgame. And
Baby Al.
Al Harrington and count it.
Very good defense. If you don't let Tobias Harris beat you on your first move, he normally doesn't beat.
And it's a 9-point advantage, Indiana. Rodney Stuckey out there for the first time. Al Jefferson as well. Young got it.
He knew he had size over Caldwell Pope.
Harris catch and shoot to go against this team. On his birthday, grabs the offensive rebound. Stuckey. Caught by Jefferson. They've got one starter out there. That's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's the only starter on the floor.
They play faster with this unit. See how much faster they play? When they move the ball, they move.
We'll split the season series at 2-2. Both are 6-6 in the division, and that's the tiebreaker before the conference tiebreaker.
Right. You call it. That's
where he only averaged 9 points per game.
He was awful. Until he had the big game against Chicago when he finally came alive. I mean, he had good numbers before that.
Jefferson ducks in.
He's quicker. Good job by LaVoy Allen by not getting him off balance.
They re-enter the ball. Harris.
Here was really fun, and had some really good teams and enjoyed all my teammates in the city.
So Glenn did not
target tonight, even on their misses.
They really shot the ball well.
Jumper ball with Morris and Harris.
Yeah, those are their two most active wings.
Johnson has hit 1-3 and has come in. Young has come in with a 6-point Pacers lead.
Well, you got to get back because they really run. They throw a lob here. Yeah, I can see that one coming. They'll switch it so Paul George can't get an advantage.
Teague knocked away with 4 to shoot. Inside the arc, Jeff.
Win because you're scoring, not because you're playing defense. And they've got to find a way to be better defensively.
That was their largest lead. Miles started the game with 2 threes.
But Johnson got out to him quickly. Miles still able to knock it down.
Third 3 for Miles. Again, he shoots 43%, 57% from the corner. As Morris tries, because Morris has 6, Harris has 16. And now Young dunks it.
Miles is lucky on that one. Because that's a foul on Miles. You can't back into the guy if he jumps up. Great pass. We got T. Turner, 10. We're good.
We've seen Turner make some great passes. Jeff Teague was averaging 8 assists per game. Harris goes inside and got it.
Couldn't get to the block.
Here's Young again inside. And Thad Young has a 10-point first.
We got on balance. He had the mismatch and just didn't get on balance. Now here Paul just falls asleep. Good no call by the official. Really good no call.
Well, that was his first basket. Pacers by 8. Teague finds Young. Pacers shooting 54% in the first half. The Pistons at 41%. Good recovery by
to come block the shot, and Drummond is coming. But you're right, Drummond came hard. And he fouled in a turnover there by T.
Just the 3rd turnover as Leuer converts.
Oh. Good defense by Miles. That's his good defense. Tell you what, he's starting to clean the glass too. He's got 13 rebounds. Drummond does.
He's averaging
You can't go to
14
sleep
per
there.
game.
Drummond was quick enough to get back.
And now Detroit the ball and a chance to take their first lead. And they do with a
You noted it. They came out focused.
Miles from George.
Well, that helps because they really.
Jay Miles, he made 4 of them on Monday night in Charlotte. He made 3 on Sunday afternoon in Atlanta as Leuer tied.
Shooting percentages.
And now they have George against Jackson on the switch.
But you still have to be in an attack mode. Just wait, because they'll make a mistake.
Extra pass
that's
to
it
George.
That's it.
What a pass.
It sunk into him. He doesn't have to feel compelled to take that shot. He's got guys that he can throw the ball to that they can make it.
Leuer and
On the inside after the good defense by C.J. Miles and the help by Paul George made the difference.
Tobias hit. Detroit's bench solid in the first half. They had Stanley Johnson with 10 first half points as Miles gets to the rim and a foul. Now the 2-man game with Turner.
Great look. Ball movement again.
Point shooter.
But he normally gets in the paint.
Knocked away.
Yeah, but Miles came over to get a hand on that.
And now George trails for 3. Another 3 from Paul George. A really good first half point. He's had a disappointing second year.
In a lot of ways it is, but I think his problem is he hadn't figured out what he is, Chris. And Paul George is
5 assists, a career high tonight.
with Stuckey. You see what they've done? They forced him left, but they put Johnson on him, and that's a bigger body as Monte's able to drill a 3 on a miscue.
Here's Stuckey.
You got to get into it now because the clock moved quickly. I mean, moved while you were gone.
Turner to the basket. Got it. 2 more. What a way to end this quarter.
He wouldn't have made that shot at the beginning of the year. He played through. Whatever you do, keep him out of the paint because that's where they feed and have their success.
First field goal.
You had 3 people who just have let the ball go not close to the direction they want.
Jefferson wants to work, and he does on Marjanovic. Gary Donna and John Banch, the longtime sports writer with the Indianapolis Star. When you think about basketball.
But if he does, that's when they have a really, really sharp game. I'm telling you, Monte's feeling it. He's feeling it. Because one of the
tonight, and the Pacers get the ball off the turnover.
Yeah, throw it up. Oh, they didn't call that? So when they want to play, what they want to do is quick flash Marjanovic in the paint.
Tipped up and in by Young. Johnson.
See what he wants to do? He drove. He's standing at the 3-point line.
Tonight, the last 6 out of the All-Star break, Detroit averaging 110 points per game.
Pacers weren't in at all.
They got off to a terrible start. It was an 8-point game late. Marjanovic, his first basket.
That doesn't play at this point. I don't think he plays a good enough defense for Stan Van Gundy.
Ellis.
Another one going to his left. He's embracing it all, Chris. 6-man. Your role changes in the sense of this as well, Chris. Coming out of Colorado was more of a 2 guard, and they made him with Larry Brown. Made him more of a point guard. Larry Brown.
Third quarter on a 28-10 run.
Great play. Really good basketball play, just the way you want it.
Leuer misses. Long rebound out to Stuckey. Here's Robinson laying it in. And a big-time lead for this Pacers team with 3 minutes to play after Detroit took its only lead at 63-62. Brooks become the 12th and 13th Pacers to play tonight as Smith hits the jumper.
Never when they were making a run did Ishmael get to that spot.
And now Seraphin with a little jumper. He becomes the 12th to score.
The Pacers should have done a better job in coming back, getting some work, getting this victory was important, I think, for this team making this playoff move.
Indiana now 4-3.